Hello, everyone. I don't usually do video intros. Actually, I don't think I've ever I say I don't usually do them. Like I've been on YouTube forever. I think I've made 3 videos and I don't usually do intros. Today I'm doing an intro. So, my vlog for this week is a little all over the place, and you'll find out why later on because I do discuss it. But the most important thing I think that comes out of this vlog for you guys is that I show you my number one way of staying organized in grad school or undergrad, either one. So if you are interested in seeing what I do to stay super organized and on top of all of my assignments throughout the entirety of the semester, then keep watching. Okay, guys, so the first increment of 15 minutes that I had scheduled for myself is over. I had plenty of time to get my vitamins in, drink a full bottle of water, and meditate for 4 minutes with an app that I'm using, which made me really happy. Okay, so for the next hour, I have scheduled making breakfast and eating breakfast. Because sometimes I actually do cook and need more time, and then other days like today, not so much. I just finished my workout, and I actually finished it I think about 10 minutes early. I was supposed to finish at 11:30. I think I finished around like 11:15, so that was pretty dope. Now, the goal I have in mind is after I lift, I always stretch after my Okay, the goal I have in mind in terms of how I'm scheduling my lifting sessions is that after I lift, I either do a session of yoga or cardio. And I give myself an hour to get that done just because the way in which I do it, and depending on which one I decide to do, they're going to be of varying lengths, and an hour is plenty of time to get that in and make whatever decisions or whatever. An hour is a good amount of time for that.
So I'm not going to do it today, which means I'm going to go right into taking a shower and getting just dressed for the day. And I will be getting started on homework after that. So the first bit of school related stuff that I'm going to do is going to be for 1 hour, and I'm going to study for my praxis, which is on February 26th. So wish me luck. I begin hardcore studying for that today. So I will check in with you guys maybe before I start studying for the praxis, or maybe after. I don't know. But I'll check in with you guys later. Bye!
Hola, mis amigos. Okay, so I just finished studying for my praxis for the past hour. I'm using the Khan Academy to study for my praxis, and it went really well, and I didn't do nearly as bad as I thought I would, because this one's on math, and math has never been my forte. But no, it went really well. So now I think what's next on my schedule is 30 minutes of cleaning, then lunch, and then I go straight into quests for my class. And I think today what I'm going to be doing, since the lighting isn't too bad, is filming some subtraction, multiplication, and division videos. Hopefully get them edited and uploaded today, at the latest by tomorrow. So yeah, I'll check in with you guys after I do some cleaning, eating, and settle back down getting some work done. Hi guys. So today is Tuesday, February 9th, 2021. Yeah, it's been a very productive day so far. I woke up at 5 a.m. and it's kind of hard to remember, but I'm pretty sure I woke up before my alarm clock even went off, which was pretty rad. Already got my workout in, and I've already studied for my praxis test for maybe an hour or two. So I've been really productive today. And yeah. Tomorrow I have to go get my fingerprints done at this place that's like 2 hours from my house. So that should be a lot of fun. And that is for applying to student teaching, which I will be doing this coming fall in 2021. So yay! So yeah, I have to do that tomorrow and Wednesday. And then I think that's the semester begins officially, the spring semester, on the 11th, which is, I believe, this Thursday. So that should be lots of fun. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah. So now I think I'm going to take a break because I need to hydrate and I feel like I'm getting a headache. And that's just how it is when I'm practicing math, I think. That just comes with the territory when you're practicing math. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna take a break and for like maybe an hour. And I don't know what I'm gonna do after that. I might keep studying for my praxis. I was taking some notes for my clinical 2 that is about to start. But there isn't really a whole lot to do. The class hasn't started yet. The clinical hasn't started. So, yeah, I'm kind of bored. I'd better enjoy it because once the semester begins, it's nonstop for me. Because as soon as spring semester ends, I have 3 classes to get through over the summer, and then in fall I do student teaching, and then I graduate. And littered all throughout that time will be different praxis that I'm gonna have to take. So I'm about to take my first one, my math one. Hopefully I'll pass it and be over. Have that over with. And then I have my social studies one, my science one, and I'm sure there's at least like the PLT. I don't know. I have to look. It's all written down or in a document on my computer somewhere. But anyway, I'm going to go for now and take my break and just kind of relax a little bit. And I'll check in with you guys again later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay, everyone, so I thought that I would just show you how I get ready for the semester. Because of COVID, I do have one fully online class. Okay, so my class that's fully online is, I think it's called Development and Behavior of the Young Child. So that one actually isn't on this site here. It's going to be in Google Classroom. I'll show that to you in a second. But I also have my clinical this semester, which will have a sort of class that accompanies it because we will meet every Wednesday around 12 or 12:30 at the school. But I will also be doing the clinical, meaning I'll be in the elementary school. And that clinical is right here, my second clinical, clinical 2. And I'll go into that and show you more about that in a second. And then I also have this social studies for the elementary child, and that is going to be on campus. But we do have the online source for the class as well. That'll be on Monday and Wednesdays from. School stuff, and I don't really keep any assignments in my Google Calendar online. My Google Calendar is something I use for blocking off big sections of time, and the paper planner that I keep, or agenda, or whatever you want to call it, is where I keep my actual school assignments. So what I will do when the semester begins is I will if you have an online component to the class, then I would go into that, which is what I'm doing. My school uses Canvas. Some schools use Blackboard. It just depends on where you go. And some schools use Google Classroom. My school uses both. So I'll have one class in Google Classroom, and then the other two online components will be for my other two classes, the clinical and social studies for the child. Now, the first thing I do is let me back up. So if you don't have an online component, what I would get and what I always get is the syllabus or syllabi for all of my classes. Even if I do have online components such as this, I always print out my syllabus for my class. Always, because it's just good to have copies that are on your computer or your phone, and one that I can just have in my notebook, because I don't know about you guys, but I have some professors who don't allow you to use laptops or phones in the classroom, so a physical, tangible copy is necessary. Plus, I find that having an electronic copy and a paper copy helps me stay more organized. So what I do first is, even though we do have this welcome message here, I'm going to go ahead and go straight to the syllabus. And we have our, class time, our class meeting place, our professor's info, like email and stuff, up here. COVID-19 expectation about face coverings, the institutional standards. I am in the Masters of Teaching program, so we have the Ideal Educator statements here, and our Title IX statement. It's just a school thing. Academic accommodations, about our honor code, the writing center, give just more context for what standards the course meets. This is some information about graduate students and undergrad students and the different expectations for both, and course objectives and outcomes. Now, I usually do not read all of this the first day, or as soon as I get the syllabus, because on the first day of class, we're going to go over this stuff together. And then after we go over it together in class, that's when I go back and reread the syllabus again. So that is really a total of 3 times that I'm reading the syllabus for each class. Once by myself, just impartially, then once with the teacher while he or she explains the syllabus, and then third by myself. And then I constantly reference back to that syllabus before I turn in any assignments throughout the semester, because they're going to have the standards that they have for the assignments they want you to submit in the syllabus. So they're going to, most professors anyway, are going to tell you exactly what they expect from you. And that way, if I will do a project or assignment, I will read the syllabus, that section of the syllabus that talks about that assignment, once before, once during, again it's 3 times, and then once before I submit the assignment. That way I can be sure that I'm not forgetting any extraneous details that are easy to forget if you don't have them written out for you. Moving on. Now, there are no required texts for the social studies course, but there are optional texts. And I've said this in a previous video, but it is worth mentioning. I always keep these. I may not buy every single book throughout the semester or right at the beginning of the semester, but by the end of the semester, I do, as long as I can swing it financially, I do want to have all of these books. Your professors are people who have much more experience than you, just in terms of how the experiences that they've had and the time that they've been teaching or doing, whatever it is they do professionally if you're not in a teacher's program. And this right here, them taking the time to come out with a list of other resources you can use to be better at what you're trying to accomplish is a goal. It's gold. You really want to pay attention to these and get these. Anyway, then technology. This is something I always pay attention to because, like I mentioned earlier, Professors are different. They have different rules for their classroom. Some teachers are super into technology and don't mind you having an iPad or a laptop or even your phone in class. And other teachers I've had absolutely abhor technology. And once you enter the classroom, if you have your phone out at all, you get spoken to. So, or reprimanded, you know. So anyway, so I would read this and make sure I understand all of that, obviously. And then there's some more rules she's included for our little journey here. And let's see. She gives us a short paragraph about the skills that are needed to be a historian, because this is a social studies for the child class. Now there's some more optional texts and articles. She has the grading scale, and let's see. So this is a gamified course, so if you get at 1,000 points, you'll have a perfect grade. Not to say that you can't get over 1,000 points, you certainly can. Then midterm grades and how they'll be calculated, the attendance policy, her stipulations for submitting work. All of our work is going to be submitted via Canvas, which is what I'm on right now. And then here we go. Here are the assignments. This is the assignments, due dates, although in my experience, this is my second gamified course. There are not due dates. And that's going to be important for what I discuss here with you. So normally what I would do in a typical classroom with my paper planner right next to me right now is I would go through this syllabus and find every single assignment. And I'm going to write down in my calendar, in my planner, because in my planner it has the week and it has the month, and I'm going to write down every single one and the due date. Not only am I going to write down every single one and the due date, normally, I would write the assignment down, the date it's due, and then 2 weeks before that, I put a reminder about that assignment. And then 2 weeks before that reminder, I put another reminder. That way I know that I am setting reminders myself a month ahead of when it's due, and that's honestly when I should be working on it. That way you're never working on things at the last minute because you've planned out your semester from the beginning. And this becomes especially important when you have more than one class, which is always. So that way because I can't tell you how many times in undergrad I had something really important come due in a class, and then something else come due that's equally important in another class. And it was because I didn't plan out well enough at the beginning of the semester. So some big takeaways here. 1, plan ahead. And 2, use your syllabus like it's a Bible. Read it often. At least 3 times. At least 3 times. And set reminders for yourself prior to the assignment being due. That way, even if you're not working on it, it's at least in your mind. And honestly, sometimes that's a lot of help. Now, like I said earlier, we don't have due dates in this class, but I'm still going to do the exact same thing I would do if I did have due dates. I'm just going to have to plan them, and that's going to be really difficult actually because I haven't even been placed in a school yet. So we'll honestly just have to take this as it goes. Okay, so what I'm going to do for spring semester is I created a new folder on my desktop. I always keep them on my desktop because I'm going into them quite frequently throughout the semester. Let's rename this. I'm going to do spring, I like it in all caps actually, spring 2021. Okay, and it moved it over here. Let's move it back. There we go. Now if we open this up, this folder is empty. We're going to do 3 folders because I have 3 different classes this semester, and I want to be able to keep all the PDFs of articles that they give me, of assignments that I do, notes that I take, whatever. I want to be able to keep all of that safe and organized. So we can rename this first one, and that will be behavior, can't type today guys, of the young child. And then we can do, and I would just do like the code, I guess, of the class, but I can't remember what it is. So social studies for the young child. Plus, honestly, if you just put like EDU 523, it's kind of hard to remember that, like which one's which. Especially after you're finished with school, it's easier to just have what the class is. Oops, didn't mean to do that. All right, let's rename this one. And this will be Clinical 2. Okay, and I go ahead and get that set up. Even though the semester started today, I've gotten this ready to go. And let's see. I like to just go to my OneDrive, because OneDrive and Google Drive is where I keep all of my school stuff, and just make sure that I see that new folder that I made. And I did. It's right here, Spring 2021. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys that quick thing. It's very simple, but it's a really easy way to keep myself organized. And I like to do this, like I said, in here, but also in Google Drive. There we go. And let's go to Google Drive. Now in Google Drive, I'm going to create a new folder. And it's going to be exactly the same as the other. I'm just going to do Spring 2021. Create. And as you can see, the video that I watched off of Google Classroom of my new class, where my teacher was explaining his syllabus, is already here. So I'm going to make a copy. Okay, and that copy's right here, and then I'm going to drag it into Spring 2021, and then I'm actually going to open up Spring 2021 and create 3 folders in here just like I did the other one. So let's do behavior of the young child. Cannot type today, guys. Okay, then another folder, clinical 2, and then another folder for what's my other? Oh yeah, social studies for the child. Okay. And this goes into behavior of the young child. So I'm going to put that video of my professor explaining the syllabus in the appropriate classroom. And I'm sorry, I don't know what my camera is doing right now. Okay, guys, hopefully that's better. I'm also going to, let's see, change the colors of these. So I'm going to do pink on one, and then let's see, purple on another, and then maybe blue. Let's see. No, let's do blue. Okay, that way I just have them organized. Now I'm going to go back to my drive, and I'm also going to color code this so the semester that I'm actually on stands out. And I'm going to do a lavender color. Okay. Now, that is it. That's pretty much how I get started in terms of organization for the semester. I might do a video on how I do the layout for my paper planner. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, that's it for now. Hope this is helpful. But yeah, I do this so I have a backup of everything everywhere, if that makes sense. What's up, everybody? Okay, today is Wednesday, and I am about to drive 2 hours from here to a place called Identgo, where I'm going to be doing my fingerprints and background check for the student teaching that I'm going to be doing in fall of 2021, so later this year. So it's very exciting. I think I'm having to go 2 hours away because the other locations that are closer to me are either booked or closed because of COVID. So I will be masked up and driving 2 hours to a place called McCormick that I've never heard of before. So this should be interesting. But yeah, I'll check in with you guys a little later on when I get back. Bye. Hello, everybody. So today is actually Monday, February 15th, day after Valentine's Day. And I'm ending this vlog today because last Friday, during the actual week of this vlog, my mother tested positive for COVID. And she's okay right now. She just feels like her symptoms are like a bit of a head cold. But yeah, now we're all quarantined, and my family, anyone she was around, so far no one else has posted. No, so far no one else has tested positive, which is great. But there really was not a lot to vlog for the rest of the week because I've just been stuck in my house, quarantining. I didn't even get to spend Valentine's Day with my boyfriend, which really sucks, I'm not gonna lie. It's not the most important thing in the world, I realize. I'm not crazy, but, it sucked. But, yeah. And, the spring semester just started, and I can't go back to campus until February 24th. Regardless of what my test results are. And on top of that, I tested for COVID on Friday when she told me what her status was. And my sister and her husband and my boyfriend even have gotten all their test results back. And I still haven't gotten mine. Which is strange to me because I've been tested for COVID a lot over the course of this year or the past year because of school. And I've never, ever had to wait this long for my results. It's been almost 3 days. And so I'm trying not to worry about it because I'm like, they said it'll be on average 2 to 3 days. So I could get it by the end of today and all of this complaining would be for naught. But my mom is kind of freaking out about it. So when she freaks out about stuff, it makes me freak out about stuff. But anyway, I wanted to end this vlog letting you know this, whoever may watch this at some point. And yeah, that's the end of this vlog. And today's Monday, so today will not be on the next vlog. I do still attend classes just via Zoom, and that's what I just did. You can see it's all set up over there, all my books and things. And it went really well. It's another gamified course. I think I've already told you that. I have 2 gamified courses going on. My clinical 2 coincides with a gamified course, or correlates with one. Maybe that's a better word. And then my social studies for the child is gamified course. So it was, I'm looking forward to that. I really like the way those kinds of classes are set up, and I think I prefer them, to be honest. I like going at my own pace and choosing what I want to create. I'm a big fan. So anyway, that is the end of this vlog. That's it. I will keep you guys updated. I will vlog this week. I'm just going to have to find a way to make it more interesting for you guys because I'm quarantined. Which honestly means I'm probably going to want to vlog more because I don't have anyone to talk to other than my cats. Yeah. I cannot wait. I almost cussed. But I cannot wait for this pandemic to be over and for my family and myself to be vaccinated. That's it. That's the end of this vlog. Thank you for watching if you did. If you like these vlogs, then I'm supposed to tell you to subscribe and like the video because it helps the channel. So if you want to subscribe or like this video because you deem it worthy, then please do so. And I thank you. All right, now you guys stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you later. Bye.